Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Monday. How has everyone been? How was the weekend? Did everyone survive? Did everyone have a good time? Yo. 42 viewers already in the house. Oh, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whatever time zone you are. Change my camera angle a bit. Also changed my screens a bit. I made the top right a bit bigger for you guys as on request. Just profited 40 times from the trade to the upside this morning. Looks like New York open markets can reverse once more. Yes, they definitely can. That's why we're streaming it. Good weekend, got out of my trade early. Apron. Well, it happens, guys. Listen, the thing is, it was a very risky trade. We had it open for quite a lot of time. It's always a bit between risk management and knowing when to take profit. That's also why we had this discussion in the Discord as well. It's by the way, I added the disclaimer down below. Nothing of this is financial advice. We're doing a social experiment. Everyone is still responsible for his own money, his own port, and his own doings within. That having said, if there are any questions or whatever, feel free to let me know. Let's see if we can do a bit more of interaction. As you know, I'm still in the Trader Friday. Let me show you guys real quick. I made some extra screens so it's easy for me to flip through. Currently up 4,900. Transactional history 1,900. Banked 2,100. Also close and 6,000. So well over 10k and a total portfolio of now 39,093. There also has been released a small update video on YouTube about how we got to these numbers, and the full trade history from start to end is in the Discord as well, where every trade, every broadcast, and I made a small overview, even though it's got from the phone, so it's slightly messy, but yes. So let's see if we can break the 200 people resistance. Let's say hi to everyone. So please, my question is how your risk percentage. Abdullah, currently the risk percentage is off. It depends on how much of your portfolio you're trading with and how much you're willing to risk. Normally, I would advise between 1 to 5%. Bring on the good vibes, definitely. We'll be looking into any shorts today. It all depends on how the market is going to open and how the market is behaving. Right now, let's bring up the charts. We're with 66 people already. Welcome. Guys, make sure to... Let's try to get to 200 today. You know, that would be absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can keep growing. I see when you are flipping what percentage you risk. Well, this is a challenge, so it's something a bit different. So yeah. Let's get 200 viewers. I posted in the Discord at everyone. And 1k pool, what's the best RR leverage to start with? I would not risk more than 10% of the portfolio, depending on how much the 1000 also means to you. Listen, I can burn 1,000 like 5 to 10 to 15 times if I need to, because of kickstarting the challenge. I do these challenges, especially if we're starting with lower capital. If you run a 10k to 100k challenge, it's going to be completely different. But as of now, I could afford to burn. And we were, I don't want to say lucky, but we managed to do it correctly. Will I stream during the Christmas holidays? I don't know yet, to be honest. Especially due to the fact that if we don't get movement, one, I'm spending time with my family. And secondly, if we don't get movement, there's nothing to stream on. So I will stream today, 100%. I will stream tomorrow, and hopefully we can stream Wednesday as well. And then I might be off for the Christmas holidays because the markets are closed. Everyone is with his family. Everyone is enjoying time. Hi, Luca. Welcome. No, lucky bro, just locking in. Well, there's always a certain sense of luck in holding and if things play out. Bitcoin short, Oman, mean, I don't know yet. Let's see what will happen. 76 people currently. Let's see if we can run that up. Short from 98.4 and stop loss at break even. I'm still remaining in my long. Everyone is entitled and open to do his own. I'm just seeing things differently now. Bubble boy here. Listen, with blocks, we never know if he's here, if he's not, or where he's at. Let's see where we're gonna end today. 94 viewers, we're breaking. Shanto, love you, bro. I love you too, Mark. I don't know if I know you from the Discord but love from everyone. He's here undercover. Oh well. Already addicted to these lives long too. Thank you so much, guys. I'm figuring out how to get some music in the background. I was watching back my stream, and when I'm silent, I breathe a lot in the microphone, so we'll try to avoid that as well today because it sounds like, sounds a bit funny. So learning point, improving points, different camera angle, a bit different camera setup, and also screen layout. Hopefully the mic is even clearer now, and we're ready for the fire. Did everyone get the template in the Discord as well? Or did you guys manage to find the template of aggregated trades? A visit page, yes. As we can see, the OI is pretty favorable right now. And New York is gonna open in 20 minutes. Oh, ready to bring the fire. Let's fucking go. Making 20k today. Say amen. Amen to making 20k every day of the week. That would be the dream for today. Ooh, bit of a rejection. Back under 90k. My goal for today would be, ideally, if we can manage to get to 92.3k, and that would make us 14k profit. So that's 10 more k than now. So that would end us approximately around, hopefully. Yes, just had a call with Albert. You know what time it is? Yeah, it's time to go back boxing. And it's time to see what we can do and where we can get. How have you been, buddy? And I'm gonna see you on my birthday as well. Pump into New York Open. We know what is possible. Exactly. Is the RR becoming less risky over time? As I understand, you started with max risk on trade one, but is it still the case now? No, Alex, it's definitely not the case anymore. We already de-risked. Let me switch to the other screen. We already de-risked 2k, another 2.1k, and 6k in this trade, so 10k is already off the table, and I don't feel like giving back my profits to the market. So we're back to 68 viewers, guys. I don't see like we're gonna break the resistance today. Normally we ramped up to 90 and now we're ramping back down. I don't let's see if we can keep it up. Maybe it's Monday, maybe people are slow, maybe people are starting up. Matthew, let's hype us up in the chat as well. Jeezy, I want 80k today, someone in chat. Oh shit, I have to check this out, make him suffer a bit. Oh god. If Blogs is actually here? Oh no. 92 viewers for me. Oh well, we will see where we're gonna end today, guys. If it's 10 viewers or if it's 1000 viewers, it's still educational and it's very important. Let me switch back to this window. Educational vid instead of no new positions. We're gonna trade New York Open, so we're just gonna kill the next 20 minutes and have a conversation with you guys in the meantime. And if anyone has any questions, drop it in the chat. And if you guys are feeling like it, let's ramp up these likes as well. We're already at 50 likes. Can we get pretty fast to 100 likes, guys? I'm gonna do a giveaway today. So if we reach 200 people, and I have high hopes after I've seen what you guys could do last week. So invite everyone, get the people on board. I'm gonna give away one more one-on-one session. of which one I had to redraw because I gave people the choice, either the 250 or even the 500 or the 2 hour, and the guy wanted 700 and the session, and for him to trade. It's tremendous education. You can ask me anything. We're doing it together. So I redrew it, and a guy from the Discord won. And next to that, today I'm gonna give away 4 times $250 and 1 more session. I don't know how I'm gonna draw it yet, but I would love to hit 200 viewers in order to do this. So let's see. Please, the upper right screen, which chart is it? This is Irrigated Trade. And on Irrigated Trade, it's currently my own template running, which you can find for absolutely free, same as the rest, in the Discord group. Hi, Cryptic, thank you so much. You're welcome. Thanks for giving back with all the love, guys. Nothing but love and transparency. Real talk, what's your favorite Christmas meal? In the Netherlands, we have something called fondue. And it's basically baking stuff in olive oil. And I absolutely die for it. Rodrigo, Shanto, can you tell us how you set up your TradingView instruments / charts, please? Yes, no problem. So my TradingView is set up as following. I manually mark down all my order blocks. So I go to the 4-hour chart or to the daily chart, and I mark zones that seem either untested or still of high importance. High importance means the longer the time the market spends at a certain area, the more interesting it gets for me, because it has more time to actually gather liquidity at that point. So first, marking of the order blocks. Then I look for trade, for entries, see if the order blocks are holding, etc. What are your, can you show the criteria for these areas? Well, I like to see untested areas. This one is a very important one for me because it went once, twice, 3, tried 4, shifted out to the downside, and the downside this one out, same as this one. So now for me, the most interesting next order block would be around this region. Even though the volume profile is showing more volume nodes at the 91.3 or 91.17. Let me put on my sweater real quick. Turn up the microphone volume slightly. Let me see. Is the microphone volume better now? Please let me know in the chat if the mic volume is better. Or if you guys want this. Yes, good. Good. So I like to mark them off. Perfect. That's what we want to hear. So we mark off these order blocks. After that, I like to add the volume node and just start scrolling down time frames. Currently, I'm looking at the 4-hour, which is, it's not looking good, but it's not looking too bad either. Yo, scalp team. Yo, hello. So yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle. We're holding above the 4-hour order block, which we marked off here. But at the same time, we're not really breaking out to the upside yet. We semi-rejected this area of high confluence, which is right above my order block. When you say not looking good or bad, what makes you think it would look good or bad? This candle is indecisive because, okay, the previous 4-hour candle, let me get this off real quick so that makes it clear. This previous 4-hour candle, this one was an indecisive candle. It was yesterday evening or last night. This one has a full body, not much of a wick. So it's a sturdy candle with a sturdy direction to it. You know, the direction is up, not much retrace, not much rejection. Small retrace in the new 4-hour candle, and a very distinctive move upwards with not that much of a wick yet again. Now, the current candle has a small body with large wicks. Mostly the large wick is upwards, which means that the largest part of the candle has been retraced downwards. It's still green, it's still showing volume upwards, and it's still pressing up. So as long as it's green, it's not looking bad, but it's not looking good because of this rejection or wick on the top. If I cycle down time frames, for example, to the 5 minutes, now it looks like it's holding. So it's also time frame depending. For me, this move is a healthy retrace. It's about a 1% drop. It held here. It had a bit of an impulse move down into the order block, shifted out, small retrace, and it might be setting up for, this is exponential, shifting up, small retrace, retrace back, bit of ranging, might range once more and shift out. If it doesn't even shift out, it might even do something like this. But at least it's higher highs, higher lows, and just a conjection upwards. It's not shaved candle. What do you mean by a shaved candle? Visible range profile. The indicator on the right is multi-distribution volume profile by Zeilerman. Write it down, guys. Chanted, there's like 3-4 hour fair value gaps overlaying above that, also OTE, so might be best place for reversal. Yeah, I see a couple places that might actually go for reversal. The only thing that I'm seeing is that this is still a high volume node. This one in between should be skippable / teleporting, and this one as well. So the first really interesting plays I'm watching is either we retrace back into this volume profile, this part, or we go upwards towards the 90k, or first the 91.1k and then the 92-ish k region. If you look at CoinGlass at the liquidations, always good to know where the money is in the market. Hi, how are you? I'm good. On 50 minutes there was a shaved head and we just cleared it. I guess that's positive then. Usually market goes back to it. Is a strong liquidation magnet. Yes. So what are we seeing? The short liquidations are not yet picking up. 60 million in regards to 1+ billion. So here is a lot of money sitting. Very much money is sitting. All the way up to 92-ish K on the 7 days, and on the 30 days, there's still a very high imbalance out. Liquidations, longs have been liquidated, shorts have been liquidated. It's about a 3x, 2.5x in regards to what we've seen. Can you show your trades? I think my trade is still open on the screen if I'm not mistaken. Let me switch back to this one. So my current trade is up 5,400. The account is sitting at a 939.5. The transactional history that I can still show because it only shows 20 record is 2k profit, 2k profit, 6k profit, 300, 500, and the rest I have to go somewhere else. You can see in the future history as well. The 6k, the 2k, and the 1k because it only shows 20 records. I can show you the full disclosure, full rundown is in the Discord. Guys, again, we broke the 100 viewers. What is it now? Support? Is it resistance? I feel like we're flipping this 100 viewers from resistance to support, guys. And that is more than lovely that we're actually getting this support. Also, we're up 66 likes and 112 people currently viewing. So we're only 88 people away from beating the 200. First order of business, let's get to these 100 likes, guys. We're off 33 likes, 68, only 32 more likes. Come on. I know you guys know how to find the button. I'm longing the viewer count. Yes, I'm 100% max leverage long on this viewer count. We up 100, bro. Oh, yes. How's the trade looking? Trade is also looking nicely. 5,300, 5,200 profit. 10 minutes prior to New York Open. Honestly, we had, this is me being honest, I don't, and it's not even remotely emotional. It's just me getting honestly excited. That's also why I put that message in the Discord that I truly appreciate all the feedback, all the help. And out the massive support that I'm getting. It's it's going better than I even expected and I dared to dream. Um, I was actually nervous for the stream today because we had a big trade. We had to close some over the weekend, DCA some, so it was a bit harder to update. I love I love doing this live, but live makes it easier for me, but I can't always stream if I want to do a certain thing or a certain move. And that makes it a bit harder to follow. So we are trying to implement changes. There goes my camera again. Hello, buddy. So we're trying to implement changes to make it better followable, or maybe even a different setup or whatever, or we're converting away from challenges. My bottle of Coke is in the way. I will get commented on it by my dad. Um, so we're trying to implement the right changes. We're trying to implement the right things. For me, it's also the first time, one, doing a 10K to 100K challenge again after quite a long time. And secondly, it's differentiating from my regular trading where it's fast paced, it's high pace, it's scalping and live. Let's be honest, it adds a bit of pressure. You meditate, bro? I am not a meditation, and also I don't do meditation. Is it 1 to 10K, or I don't go 50K or something less risky, possibly in the near term, since you're rising live streamer now? Since you're a rising live streamer. Yeah, the thing is, I have to find the sweet spot between making entertaining content. So maybe we go into, I don't even want to call it a gamble stream because it's the wrong word. But for me, my risk type managed 100 to 1K that people can just follow with some fun money and to play around with. And next to that, maybe we will do a swing challenge where we will actually write proper setups, 1, 2, 3, R, and having all the correct background and all the correctness next to it. But sometimes for me, it's easier to wait for confirmation, and that's why sometimes my trade has been running as well, because especially with the live stream, I'm bound by certain hours. I cannot live stream all day and sit here. It would be possible, but it's not worth it, and it's also mentally impossible for me to do. So I chose the New York opening, but sometimes opportunities arise before New York open. So we're figuring a way out in the Discord where we do different challenges or whatever. And yes, 1K to or a 100 to 1K challenge might be on the horizon yet again in the very near future. 110 people. Come on, guys, we're getting close. Opening in 5 min, New York and 1K. Let me put it in the Discord once more. Let's see if we can break the next point of resistance. 85 likes, 5 more likes, guys. Come on, we can do this. So, where are we at? Let's watch the 5-minute chart on the top right as well. Above 90K. It's, let's be honest, guys, it's the market maker's dream. 100 to 10K will be the game changer. Yes, but these are in between things, and the hard thing is people who want to do, or people. Okay, let me start from the beginning. People who like to trade with $100 mostly don't have the capital to spend 10K. Let's be honest, they are not willing to risk 10K on a trade, or risk 5K or whatever, because that's the reason you trade with 100. People who trade with 10K are not gonna do 100 trades because it's too boring and it's not beneficially interesting enough for them. So if I start mixing a lot of things, like I see now 1K to a million or 100 to a million, you're gonna have people that are gonna complain, and if you miss the boat, you miss the boat. Same as here. After the first 2 trades, I was already looking at 8 to 10K. After that, the ship is gone. You can't catch up. And if I do 100 to a million, for example, the dedication one it takes for me and the skill set and everything and the position size and taking into consideration, one, I don't think it's remotely possible, to be honest, because that is so much multiplier and risk management, etc. And secondly, the people who are used to trade with that small capital are not going to be able to mentally handle themselves as soon as we're scaling up the positions. I know my own limits as well. If I get above a 15 million position, and that is not capital, but that is, I mean, it's not margin, but it is with leverage. So let's say upward of 3 to 500k on leverage 15 or 20, I get issues as well. It messes with your head and it becomes completely different. So imagine the people that are now already sweating with 100 and sending me 15 DMs. Brother, are we still in? Brother, is it still fine? Brother, did you close? Did you do this? Did you do that? And I can show you guys the messages. It's way north upwards of 30 to 50 messages a day. After that, imagine if these guys, by the grace of God, and I hope they all make it to 30k. What's going to happen then? And what's going to happen to the market? And is everyone going to follow? And the commotion and the issues and the differentiations. I can keep scaling risk myself. And I know what to risk, what to put, when to DCA. But if I start DCAing into larger positions like I did with this one, someone who left behind a trade too with $100 is going to liquidate himself while I'm risking 30% of the portfolio. Could you please show us your entire criteria? I don't know what you mean by that. Shanto, how long did it take you personally to acquire the knowledge you have now, full-time dedication, or made it a side thing? For me now, it definitely has my full attention and by far my full dedication. I'm behind the screen 6 to 8 or 10 hours a day, even until great agony of my parents, because I'm also checking constantly my phone and the updates and Twitter and everything. If I do something with it, that's a second, but I'm still checking it. Video of stream 1 on the server, or is it gone forever? There is a video. Day 1 was just a short video. I don't know if I live streamed it. I have to check my data, but I definitely have recordings of it, and it's also already on the YouTube. You can put a percentage of polio risk to each trade. We can do that for a next challenge, but as of now, we're rolling with the punches and we're seeing where we're going. I think 1k to 100k, even just to 50k is perfect. We'd love to see you do this challenge in the future again. More R to finish it twice and just once. Yeah, but then you forget that I already did it before. Discord, indeed. How do you manage taxes, if any advice? I'm not a financial specialist. I'm not an accountant, and I cannot advise you on how you should do your taxes. I don't know where you're from. I don't know what your situation is, etc. So I would like to refrain myself from any advice. You're crazy, I swear. I guess, thank you very much. For how long have you been in crypto? I think I'm approaching 7 or 8 years now. It has been so long. And Scalebacks turned 3, I think. Before that, I was at least 1.5, 2 years already in the mischievous server and in the SSR server. So that's 5. And before I got into the SSR server, I was already trading. So I would say a good 6, 7 years. Okay, guys, we're close to New York. Open, 20 seconds left. And it looks like we're getting a little dump. Everyone needs to find their own strategy on their own risk management. If you constantly look at what others do and profits they make will affect your performance and eventually will ruin you. 100%. There's a good saying, give a man a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish and he will eat forever. And that is exactly also what it is with trading. This is meant more for you guys to get an edge out of what I'm doing. New York open, by the way, and immediately we're going down. It's more to give you guys an edge and hopefully develop and learn from me and see by these challenges what is possible, and whatever you can gain from it, trades you can make out of it, or benefit you can have more than happy to give it to you. But I'm not here to play your financial advisor. I'm not here to make sure that you make money. I'm here in the end for myself because I love doing this and I like this. And by that, hopefully spread the love, grow, etc. and take you guys along in this journey with me. But I cannot take any responsibility or whatever for your trades or what you're doing. If someone wants to learn trading, what should be average time to keep in mind to be able to trade like you? Listen, honestly, these are all questions just so personally dependable. How fast someone learns, what you see, if you're a visual learner, if you're a statistical learner, if you even pick it up. The thing is, I honestly believe in the fact that trading, let's put it this way. Anything in life you can be really good at. If it's playing soccer, if it's bowling, if it's golf or whatever, if you find a niche that you can excel in, you can make a lot of money in it. But that means that there's always a mixture between talent and between effort and discipline. So you need to have a bit of both in order to achieve a certain level. Not that I'm playing Trading Champions League or whatever, but I'm doing way, way well above average, and I'm glad for it. But that doesn't mean everyone will make it in the same time span, same amount of time, or whatever. In the meantime, we see some volume coming in, and it looks like the 5-minute candle is actually reversing back upwards from exactly the order block. Let's monitor it a bit more carefully here with the influx rising as well. Let's check the 30 seconds and the 30 minutes time frame, where we can see that spot is definitely lagging in regards to perpetual. So that means that the dump we just seen is also perps driven mostly, or spot driven mostly, which is interesting. Normally it's definitely the other way around. Holding at a triple top high on the 5 seconds at the 9150-ish resistance. Trade up 5,500 and total port sitting at 39.5. 130 viewers. Teach us/me don't need money, I need more knowledge. I think, and that is what Blocks has told me, the most valuable thing in the world is information and knowledge. And I cannot agree with my good friend more. 138 viewers, guys. We're getting there. Ooh. Come on. 60 viewers more. And Bitcoin only 1k more. And then I'm more than happy. This 5-minute candle looks like it has no clue where it wants to go. A lot of sell, not that much sell pressure, by the way. It's moving pretty easily without having a lot of volume influx. Turned red again. Still hovering at the 4-hour order block. It would make sense to see either a capitulation downwards and fill some of the gap. Yeah, thank you. Bitcoin is a man of culture. He immediately executes what he's being told as long as it is red. So keep that in mind. 140 viewers. Well, at least the viewer count is going up, which is nice. A lot of red volume, even though it looks like it's holding at the bottom. I might choose the DCA in, depending on the movement we're getting. Bit of a ferocious candle here. Might sweep lower liquidity. That's a 0.67% market opening. Decent first 5-minute candle. Looks like New York is ready to bring war. How to add in Discord group link is not working. You have to ask one of the moderators in the YouTube to post a link. What makes Block so special? I heard so many guys complimenting him and looking up to him in any way. Listen, if I have to explain what makes Block special, it's going to be a very long day today. He's a different breed. I think he's one of the very original OGs. Yeah. Very nice Dutchification, buddy. One of the real OGs within this space, who is a mastermind at capitulation events, projections, but you need to find your way around his cryptic methodology of explaining stuff. New moon tonight? I have no clue. New moon, old moon, blue moon, gray moon, red moon. I have no clue. What's his YouTube or Twitter name? He has none. I don't think you're gonna find a lot of data on this guy. He has a Twitter, but yeah. Yeah, he's not going to give you trades. He's not going to give you intel. He's not going to give you information. You have to spend 300 hours with him in a voice chat, and then maybe you figure out what that he means at certain given moments. 108 likes. Guys, spam that like button. Come on. For the trade as of now, the risk is managed. So this 4K, can someone give me cliff notes of blocks? Never heard. Yeah, those were the cliff notes. What's the best way to gain experience in trading? I think it's the same as with anything else. Doing it. Spending time and getting skin in the game. Again, I give this advice almost every live stream. Don't paper trade. Because you can open insane positions, etc. Just put a small capital amount that you're willing to lose, put it in, but make sure you have skin in the game. That is actual money, it's actual gain, and actual losing. Trade like no trade. Hello, buddy. Welcome. You go. What's up? Time? What time? Bro, always open stream with trade on. QQ? Yes, 100%. Because I also explained in the beginning of the stream that it's still my Friday evening trade. And it's not true, because on day 3 and on day 4 you've seen me close the trades and at least scalp another 6 to 8k within these streams out as well. You can also see it in my position and transaction log, which is posted at the Discord for full transparency. So I don't mind feedback, I don't mind criticism. Just close it and open a new one so we can follow, man. I'm sure 80% not following. I'll send you my bank account. If you send me 3 million, I'll do whatever you want. Thanks in advance. How does us retail make it now with low capital, since never had out season? BDC is in minor movement and much too much risk doing 50x high leverage. That's a good one. Well, listen, there's no way I can tell you how you're gonna make it as retail. I'm watching Bitcoin in the meantime, by the way. And that is very simple due to the fact that I can't decide for you. I get that leverage is too high, but the thing is, if you have a normal job working 40 hours and it makes, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, whatever you're making each month, how can you expect that if you put only parts of that capital, let's DCA in a bit, if you only put a small part of that capital towards something else and not have the time to put in there to make a big return? You have to look at percentages, not capital gain. If you manage to make 6 to 8 or 10% a month, you're already insanely well. And you're already doing insanely good. You can't expect that if you put in 100, you have a crumb from your hoodie on the back of your head. Okay. It's definitely a lot of sell volume. Let's see if it bounces. But you cannot expect that. That here everything gets 10x, 20x, 30x. It's a full-time job with full-time work. Look at this insane sell volume. So that means that I think we already crashed over percent, and we're already well on our way of 1.5% from the top. But yeah, you cannot expect to get insane returns and insane dividends and 100x if you're not putting the skin in the game. New York Open first move, false move. He's DCA long. Are you trading with sentiment or against it? And how is it showing up in your chart? I don't really care about sentiment. I only care about volume. And currently there is a high volume node exactly where we are now. And on the 4 hours, you can see a slow shift to more volume upwards. But the only thing that worries me that is if we break this down, it immediately skips to here. So I hope that we can see a New York open hold and first move indeed is the false move. And that we shift out upwards of this pattern. New York open first false, yes, just answer that. Very, very, very possible. Even though I see a lot of pressure downward still. Bulls are not really showing up. Do you think prop firm is a good way to grow capital and start trading on your own account after earning from them? Listen, if you can actively earn from a prop firm, then why not trade with your own capital? A prop firm doesn't even actually put 100k, they just bet against you and they pay your potential earnouts, if they even pay your earnouts, from the money that they actively made of other people. So the whole prop firm concept for me is something I stay far, far away from. Then yes, but check volume always. Your microphone is low. I turned it up already once, but I can see if it... Is my volume better now? Hello? Hi. Yeah, let's see if my volume... You must enjoy rain up and go down. Mic is good. Okay, good. Better, thanks. It's not really the New York opening I hoped for, to be honest. Same as we've seen the last days. Oh. Can hear you out. Thanks, buddy. I just need one good wick to the upside still, but as of now, I just hope it doesn't jump off a cliff. I'm not willing to risk a lot on this trade, to be honest. We already banked 10k. Whatever happens, happens, but I'm out before this thing really decides to go south. You see, and this is also what I meant on the 4 hour, where a relatively good looking candle can completely shift and switch dynamics, also in terms of looking. Board is back to 37k. Ay. Let's do challenge 100k, 1k, 100k. Yeah, from 100k to 1k, that's a pretty easy one. But I don't think I would... Yeah. It's not my preferred way of doing a challenge. I think it's a bit of the wrong way around, to be honest. Would be nice to continue to challenge 100k to 1 million. Yes, it would be, but I don't know if I'm up for it to do that live. Due to position sizes, due to risk management, due to added stress and everything that it gives me. So I can do MotoGP next season. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. 151 viewers and 170 likes. Guys, come on. We can do this. Trade is back up after the DCA to a bit over 4k. Let's see if this 5 minute can reverse it. Otherwise, I have to call blocks in order to help me out. Hi, Shanto. Just got home. That's very nice that you got home safe. 101k is really good. A lot of people would need it. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm willing to entertain and help the people, but again, things need to have added value for me as well. Like I said to the other guy, if he wires me a lot of money, I'm willing to completely listen to what he's asking. But as of now, I'm the one who's paying my own bills and doing everything still for free and completely voluntarily, without asking a single dime from whomever. And as long as that is the case, I still sort of do whatever I want. Trade like no trade. I might start another 1k to 10k. Guys, just let me finish my 1k to 100k first. Let me then decide with my team what is best, what we see has the most ask, most requests, and also the most feasibility. And then from there on, we will go. Shanto challenge Andrew Tate for boxing fight. Listen, I can challenge Andrew Tate. He will never even read it. And next to it, again, Shanto, from your number 1 follower, can we redo this challenge and we follow? Oh, if I'm ever going to sell a course, guys, I think it's going to be how to read for beginners. Or how to listen, one of the two. Because it's, yeah. I'm trying my absolute best for everyone sitting here live streaming, 3 hours a day sharing everything in the Discord, and again, it's still free. Would it be possible to open copy trading on your next challenge so we can automatically execute your position? No. Why not? Because copy trading has certain mechanisms within the exchanges that make it impossible to make money. Go to whatever exchange you like to see, press the top gainers and the top losers, and you will see exactly what I mean. Yeah, copy trading indeed is notoriously bad. Doing it live is already insane. Thank you very much. Let's talk trading instead of what I presumably should do next. As of now, Bitcoin is trying to work its way back into the range. I would love to see this 5-minute candle flip upwards out of this region with strength and some dedication. Come on, Bitcoin. We want to see some dedication from you here. I have to edit this because I DC'd some extra in. Guys, get good and learn the alpha from Shant himself. Learn to fish on your own. Exactly what I'm trying to say. I always appreciate your insights on your methods, my man. You're more than welcome. I still planning on DCA in. I don't know. I think I risked enough. If I see my entry is now, my entry is approaching 89k. And that is also a region where I think Bitcoin might skip if it actually tends to reverse the current price action. So for now, I think I'm good with this position. I don't want to over risk it. I don't want to overexpose myself. And that's also my plan. There we go. That's nice. Good. Back to the 5k region. Up and away, Bitcoin. Show that you can re-break the 90k in New York. Small rejection at almost exactly the 90k. I want to see it break this with strength and hopefully we teleport. Now is the time to shine. Pump it, good momentum. Yes. It has some solid momentum here because it flipped the 5 minutes twice. Also, this is something, the comment, oh, you never opened the trades. I was at 2k profit here. And I DCA'd, so if someone wanted to take the trade, that would be a nice get-in point with, let's say, 15, 20, 25% of the pre-anticipated margin. Next to that, I've given updates on this trade multiple times a day in the Discord. Profit back up at 6k, total port approaching 40. This is a very nice looking candle. Can we get the breakout that we want? Who is the best trader that you know? I have 2, 3. Killa is very good. Blocks is, I think, the best trader I know and I have ever seen. And New Capital, who is a friend of mine in the US, who can manage multiple millions and is also top Bybit leaderboard for consecutive months, maybe even years, and a very, very good trader. And a friend of mine with good insights is also shouting from Crypto Banter. What is Block's trading strat? We have no clue. I don't want to see it lose this 90k. Oh, this is not... It's shaping out to be not that nice of a candle. Look like it's still a bit stuck within the range. Please, Shanto, any psychology tips? If you have real medical conditions or mental issues, go and see a professional. You have to be a bit more specific. Capital Blondes, no clue, to be honest. Forget emotions and look at the numbers. It's not always that easy. I get where it comes from, and I get why it would make sense. And yes, in hindsight, look at the numbers, forget the numbers, look at percentages, and just sit still, relax, and wait for the trade to do anything. The only way to effectively put that in practice is not over-risking. So if you don't over-risk, you can sit things out way more comfortable and in a way better headspace than you would with over-risking, yada, yada, yada. So that would be my advice. Psychology becomes easier if your risk management, capital exposure, and your portfolio management is in the right order. That would be my advice that I would like to give you. Why Blocks was away from the Discord many times? Yes, it's not up to me to disclose any personal information or whatever about other people. You should ask him yourself if you want to have the answer. Make it methodical as I was buying grocery budget. Yes. Listen, guys. The easiest money making strategy in crypto is very, very, very simple. And this is going to be a great cut of the video as well to post as a separate video. But the easiest way to make money is take a small percentage, same as a phone subscription, your energy bill or whatever, that you can miss from your actual income and just buy every month for 5 to 10 years. If you're making 2,500 a month and now saving 1K, do $100, 150 or whatever is feasible for you and you can miss, and treat it like a subscription. Write it off your account immediately and put it on spot and then come back in 5 to 10 years. If Bitcoin goes to 300, 400, 500K, which in my opinion it 100% will, is the easiest way to do it. No headache, it will go up, it will go down. Someone should buy more, someone should buy less because of the DCA strategy and the average pricing. But in the end, you will go with the flow. New 5-minute opened, indecisive still. Oh, well, it's not really indecisive. It's dumping. My apologies. I'm yapping too much and not paying enough attention, I think. Time to lock in. Buy house, sell higher. Yeah, that's also a very, very amazing strategy. Fuck that 100x, only all in. Hi Vlogs, how you been, buddy? I was waiting for him to show up. Do me a favor and pump it to 92, thank you. I'll send you your Christmas gift after. $150 people in the live again. Very nice. I already told you. Yeah. Now it's at an 89k entry. You have a better odds being a doctor. Killer ranted about the success metrics in this game already. Something like 50% only survive this game long term. Listen, I think that 15% is even on the high side of things, to be honest. Because that's a pretty high ratio, and these people will always take out more because of their success than the people who are not successful. So I would think I think 1 or below 1, to be honest. Hey bro, we also be looking to stream sometimes on Discord or any other place. Yes, we stream with a lot of people on Discord. Actually, it's completely free. If you're lucky, you can even catch a block stream. Killa streaming, Saint is streaming, Nick Scalps is streaming, I'm streaming, Rami is streaming. We have 6-7 very, very solid people that stream for absolutely free. Don't worry, I'll open the short now and it will pump. If you're that good of a counter trade, we might need to hire you. Let's see what it's going to do here. Well, it's slowly reversing this 5-minute candle, which I definitely like. Bro, are you still aiming for 91, 92 before any minor retraces? I don't know what you define as a minor retrace, but we've already seen 90.5 retracing back to 89.4. So that is a 1.3% drop. And I can definitely classify that as a more than healthy retrace. Shit, trying to hire me out, eat for 2 weeks. So yesterday 200 loss, started flying. Damn, that is, I feel very sorry for you. Thing is, if you're having the right conviction, the market can be very, very, very tiring. Bro, you're still aiming for 91. Do not fear. I is here. Hello, buddy. It's created a lower low. Why is still in? Because I believe that it will go up. That's simple. And I don't know exactly where it per se created a lower low on what time frame. On the 5 minute, yes. But on the 4 hour, it's still moving upwards and it broke back into the upper side of the order block. Oh, this is a good song. Look at Agate is gonna go nuts now. Okay. I'm really excited now. But if it dumps 1k, we're gonna be in an argument. No. This is a little personal. You have achieved your goals this year. Depends on what field. Most of it, yes. Reconnecting and bonding more with family, forming some personal better relationships, etc. I've definitely achieved a big part of my goals and where I wanted to be and where I wanted to head. But I think most goals are also dynamic, and I don't really necessarily write them down or have a fixed goal set in that sense. But yeah, and overall it was a very good year. Do you listen to songs? If yes, can you recommend us one? Currently, I'm listening to You and Me from Yellow Wolf, which is, I like it. I listen a lot of, yeah, very mixed. Yo, blogs, I'm not just liking this volume. And just now, killer tweets, 4 minutes left. I don't know in what sense. Four minutes left. Morgan. Possible. Really enjoying the stream since day one, bro. Thank you very much. So you've been here for a good week, which is nice. You should thank God for achieving some. Me is just an ass share. How come, buddy? Why is it an ass share? I think partially you. The thing is, I'm not per se religious, so I might offend some people. I hope and tend to believe that there is more than life and death and something bigger than us. But in the end, you must do it yourself. You know, no one else is gonna do it for you. So that's all I want to say, I guess. Still hovering here. Let's see if Killer's right. Do you still follow traders or do you just follow yourself? I tend to look at other traders because it's interesting. I have 2 or 3 people I trust when they speak and they say something. Further than that is just noise. It's honestly just absolute noise. You need to find your own edge. You need to... Thing is, if you do it yourself, you're either wrong or you're right. And there's only one person accountable for it, and that's you. And sometimes that's pretty hard to agree with, you know? And not just to agree with, but also to accept. Because if I'm wrong, it also hurts my ego. And trust me, every trader has an ego, some even more than others. I also might have a big ego, and I don't deal well with criticism. So if you look at others, it's pretty easy to say, oh yeah, but I followed him, so this happened. Oh, I can blame it on this. Oh, I can blame it on that. It's too easy for me. You need to have your own conviction, your own skin in the game, and you need to take not just actions, but also responsibilities for your own trades, for your own... Yeah, I fumbled the 10k. I couldn't blame anyone else on fumbling the 10k profit. I did it. I didn't close. I didn't go for it. I didn't press the button. No one else did. Can't blame anyone. You pressed the buttons. Exactly. But people in their head sometimes say, oh yeah, but this YouTuber was doing this. Oh yeah, I saw this on this chart. And oh, he made me bullish. He made me bearish. Well, you choose deliberately for yourself that you want to press a button, take a trade, close a trade, or whatever. So don't blame anyone else. It's you versus you. 100% you versus you. No one else is doing it for you. No one else is. So that's my 2 cents about that. And it's, yeah. Now we dump. Apparently, mistakes are made from the wallet that I control. Boom. Boom what? It better be boom up, buddy. Boom what? You broke aggregated trade. Bro, it's going down. Why? What are you doing? Bro, why am I here every second of your streaming? Is that I mean you change my mentality and trading strategy? That's very nice to hear, and that's very good. Block says boom and my aggregated trade stops. Well. Is my stream still on? Because even my stream went black. Guys, are we still here? When was the last time you traded other than BDC? It's rare. Oh, sound is on. I caught it this time. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Blocks. Hello? You in your boom. No, another 200k yet. Boom. Fucker. And as always, after the first 30 minutes of New York, that some firework happens. I hit SL on my short. Thanks, Shanta, for everything. Been with Scalebacks from day one. Amazing community. Thank you so much for expressing it. We all do our absolute best. Message retracted. I saw something about tax laws and then I couldn't read anymore. So if you want an answer or to discuss it, you have to post it again. My country has tax laws on spot trading, but not on futures. But after that 40 billion liquidation, is it safe to trade future when it's 1, 2, or 3x? Well, the thing is, 1x in theory gives you the same as spot. Thanks for the liquidity, Shantom, and on shorts from 90.2. You're very welcome, buddy. I'm sitting here with only 5k profit, so I feel, yeah, you're very welcome. Let me tell you, I spammed the like button day 2 in your streaming that I got banned my YouTube channel. I created another account. Okay, yeah, that's slightly hilarious. There's not much volume. It's flat, decreasing in my opinion. I agree. Yeah, it's a bit tame. It's very tame. Blocks, pump this shit, come on. What was the large margin size you have used to open position, and do you consider this gambling or pure conviction? Listen, the thing is, if it's managed, it's not considered gambling. If you blindly open it hoping that it will go a certain direction, then for me it's gambling. If you manage your risk, it's not gambling, it's an educated risk, you know? What is the margin? The largest margin is, I think, 620k. And the largest size with that was 15x. So that's a $9 million position. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh my God. Yes, that's what the market does. If everything goes well, the market indeed moves up and down, up and down. And hopefully today the up outmoves the down. Trading 101, guys. Join Scalebacks Discord. Yes, let me tell you, I spammed it. I already wrote that. Did I miss anyone's comments or no? Right. So yet again, spam that like button, spam the interaction button, spam whatever you can find. I'm not liking Bitcoin the movement. Blocks, fix this. Come on. The difference between gambling and trading is one has risk management and technical analysis, the other one doesn't. I think you could even leave out technical analysis because That's a very, very nice social experiment I want to do next. A coin flip challenge. So just flipping a coin and taking trades based on what the coin says, just with the proper risk management. And I want to show that you can even make money without having the right technical analysis. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if we can do it. We tried it once. Let's see if we can actually recreate it and actually make it a profit. Just flipping a coin, long or short, having the right risk management, and see where we end. With 10% ports, 1-2% risk, yada yada yada. I don't want to lose this account, bro, but still spamming the like button. Then don't spam it too much. Don't worry. Easy. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, possible. Still 136 viewers right here live. And 134 likes. I want to see a shift out of this little pattern. We're still a bit... What we seen here was a dead range. This was... How do I say this politely? This mess with my head. And I'm a bit afraid that we're going to create same as stuff here. Yeah. I only need one good candle, like $500-600, and I'm out. I don't feel like being greedy today. Both shorts and longs can be profitable at these levels. No need to absolutely sure about what's going to happen. No. The thing is, making money in this market is pretty easy. You need to be longer right than you're wrong. And you need to make sure that your rights hit home. Some resistance here, yes, definitely. And we're trying to break it now. It's good influx of volume. Both spot and perps is dipping out. Can we break it? These local highs. I don't want to see this immediate retracement yet again. I've seen too many of them over the weeks. Where do I start, Shanto? Non-financial advice, but a great direction, like the strategy-wise. Start with smart money concept and inner circle trading and cotton candy. These give you general understandings of order block, supply and demand, and market movement. 8 million coming in on Binance. Blocks, thanks for buying. Boom, that candle. Boom, boom. Yeah, I hope it goes boom, boom. But boom, boom, up. It's a nice little candle up. Back to 6k profit and 40.3k on the port. I'm really tempted to just close it here and call it a day, guys. I don't mean for the stream, but for the profits, and just go into the Xmas holidays with 40k port. Oh, I might have... I think Bitcoin is listening to us. Lots of liquidity at 91, 92. Why wouldn't they sweep that first? I have no clue. Because it's pretty obviously laying there. That might be an issue. But right now it's still trapped between left and right. But yeah, the liquidations, yeah, they're piling up. Short liquidated more, but not by insane numbers. Like we've seen these numbers differently, not a factor 2, 3. It's too obvious, might be, but sometimes obvious things win. Win is a win, bro. Yes, that's true. But I have goals, you know. And if I treat everything like a win is a win, or it might also be dangerous in the future, because I need to have the mental capacity and also the trust to leave my runners run and kill my losers. Psychology, right? I guess they are letting it build up through the... Yeah, they are building it up. And they might trap shorts one more time. Lol, Adblock's greed is good. Where is he saying that? Almost 500 viewers today, guys. And we're still with 150 people actively. There we go. Is this the breakout, or is it an instant retrace? Ooh, that's a nice reversal. Yes. Yes! I want to close 25%, but I have to do it on my phone. De-risk it. Close 25% more. Total port at 41k. And I want to leave the rest as a bit of a runner. So this becomes 4.1 Bitcoin again. It looks a bit of a nasty rejection. Hove is long move with vol. Hove, it's long move with vol. I have no clue what you tried to write there. Where's the bottle today? Getting fancy with glass. No clue. Oh, that's the cola bottle. Yeah. My dad told me to not drink from a bottle like a retard. Which he might be very much right in. Good that we skimmed some profits at the top of this current move. See, no breakout yet, really. Sharp move upwards. Good semi-retracement. I want to see if we broke out, went back, also on the CVD. But this, everything gets smacked back into the range. These streams are so sick, man. Good work. One chant to X Blocks dual stream. I think Blocks will only stream on Discord. Blocks, buddy, you still here? When are we gonna do? When are we gonna stream together on Discord again, man? It's probably 3 a.m. in the morning. I can't hear your microphone. Do other people have that issue as well? I'm as of now still 28, but that's changing in 10 days. That was not a bad close, was it? Not gonna DC again. Now we can hear you, bro. Okay, good. 140 likes. Just a little one, just for the feeling of it. That's big volume. She does a lot of big volume. Might be another Burj Khalifa pattern. Even though that longs are still holding pretty well. We need that pump, bro. Yeah, you tell me. That rejection, man. Sheesh. Yeah, it's ugly. Again, it's probably gonna be a long wick at the highs. Indeed, a pretty ugly candle, so to say. It's not really done yet, is it? And that's what makes this market. That candle from the upper right screen is insane. Yeah, it's pretty insane. This is 45 till 825, so that is more than 200 push in 15 seconds. Look at how the complete funding and everything turned immediately. Now it's at this hold level. I hope it can retrace this. Blocks, you pressed the wrong button, buddy. What concept theory the skill I use in his trading style? Never seen something like that. He looks at moon cycles. Here we go. Let's break that high. Are we? Is the high of the chart in the room with us? Did you bet on AJ versus Jake Paul? No, I don't bet on boxing matches or anything else. I'm a trader, not a gambler. Killer uses cycles and timing. Jay does. Looks like it's gonna put me back to break even. Still a semi-healthy correction this. I'm not too worried yet, but I want to see it hold this level. Blocks want to take our money. I don't know. What the fuck is Laura's story? I think love story, but then with a typing mistake. A law story I cannot. Better stay of gambling, bro. Yeah, 100%. I don't like to gamble. I also don't really enjoy going to the casino that much. Or your origin story. Yeah, you have to ask that himself. It's not... I don't even know. That's a good candle. Yeah, pump it back up. Oh, that would be sick if they can run this back up. Nederland verdrinkt, want zijn voet gaat dood. I see volume, but not yet movement. The wrong type of volume. This little range needs to be broken up again to have some sort of a continuation or bullish momentum. And it's a pretty important area. Come on, Price. Come on, you can do it. Oh, that jumped without volume. That's not good. Blocks, you sound like you are from Balkan or somewhere Slavic. Blocks, are you Satoshi? I came from far away from Constellation Lyra. Think it's gonna roll over here, Shanto. Might not. I don't know. If I knew, I would be a billionaire. I'm just trying to trade what I see. And what I see, I'm seeing the same thing as of now. But it's semi-holding this area. As long as it doesn't get pressurized under it. It's like the American law system. I'm right until proven otherwise. And you should probably enter Arena Social. This stuff always trends to pull in cash. I don't know what Arena Social is, man. I don't also don't know what would be the gain for it. No, they immediately liquidated quite some. Yeah, there it goes. It's rolling on its back. Brooks was the one who told Trump 10-10 to impose 100% tariffs on China that he opened a short position. Yeah, listen, it wouldn't surprise me in the end. I see decent buy volume. It's actually pretty decent. It's not rolling over that hard. It has some imposed candles down, but knock on wood, because I'm gonna probably jinx it so hard. I noticed something from running a 1K to 100K challenge. Trading is so much patience. Also this weekend. Do you only trade Bitcoin? Well, the thing is, look at how much Bitcoin moves, guys. Look at how much we made in a week. What else should I trade? Why? Go down. Okay. Oh. Thank you, leverage. Why are you not a fan of trading gold? Why should I? Listen, I specialize in Bitcoin. I trade it a lot. I look a shit ton of hours at this chart. Everything behaves different and everyone has its own things and everything has its own things. Why would I deviate from it? If I'm a great soccer player, why all of a sudden would I play water polo? Spasibo BDC. Yeah. Or you can even put a clock on it. This thing just shoots itself in the head once again. Oh wait, listen, we had a good run. It did something pretty, it did something nice. No run up from New York whatsoever. No pump. New York didn't even manage to go above London high. Okay, new position, come on. Why? You see, this is a good move, don't mind it. Listen, if people keep telling me to close my positions or open other positions or whatever, send me your capital. Shanta, did I hear you're a fan of XRP? Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Cripple. Killer was right again with New York Theory. Bro, define right. When he posted it at... Here, Bitcoin was at 89.9 when he posted it. It went to 90.4, so up 500. And now it's down 500. So his drawdown as of now was just as big as the profit he made from it. Is that being right? Well, I made more than 12K on this singular trade. So yeah, I don't know. Ooh, this is a very nasty candle. Casual 1.5% dump again on Bitcoin. Because who doesn't like a good dump, huh? Nothing beats a jet to holiday. To the gulag. That looks like a liquidation candle. If it V-shapes, we might be in for a treat. Partia kočke. Yeah, definitely took some liquidations out. 100%, but is it enough for a continuation upwards? It's holding pretty well under this volume. I might run my big mount too soon yet again, but now everything said, Bitcoin definitely used against me. So 150 people in the house. Okay, back to keeping you alive. Can't type and do the magic. Thanks, buddy. I think what I'm just gonna do is close 50% here and let the rest run. But I want to see. Every time I want to close, it does this. It immediately moves down. Before I could get my phone out to do the 50%, we just dumped almost 200. Did you hit the 200 today? No, we haven't hit the 200 yet. But there's still time. I don't know if we will today. Yeah, it's rolling over. Couldn't even go to 99. What's going on? Yeah, there are not enough buyers apparently. The bulls are not strong enough to control the bears. It's still liquidating the marginal amount of longs that are. Huh? Apparently, this capital is not interesting enough yet, even though there's a big chunk of liquidity sitting there. But it doesn't intrigue the bears or the bulls enough to go over and grab it. It's up for the grabs, especially at the 92k region. But it's yet capitulation and shakeout once more. After almost a reversal of the candle, the second candle just decides that it liked the trajectory the first one was in. As of now. We count this back to the 37k region. I definitely don't like where it's at now. But that might be the bait as well. I still feel like this is a bait. That's looking better. I might jinx it again. Wir sind nicht allein. Big buy blog on 88973. 88973. No, thank you. That's insane. Guess they're gonna let it chop for the rest of the year. Might very well be the case. Thing is, they can always do whatever they want, especially in a semi-illiquid market, which we definitely are in now. So yeah, it's a market maker's playground. What else can I say? Especially now with the illiquidity of the market, it got even worse. It has always been a bit of prone to manipulation, or at least highly manipulated. But now it's increasing since the spot holdings are increasing. Exchanges can really use this as their fun toy. I might shave off another 25% of my trade for $600. Yeah. So shaved off another 25%. 600, 7, 1700, so that's 2300 plus 4 is 6 plus this 6 is 12k profit on this position plus 1500 running, so that is 13 something profit. I'm starting to dislike it more and more, to be honest. PA is so komisch. Ja, es ist wirklich sicher komisch. It's not even funny, to be honest. It's sad and pathetic. Amazing trade. Thank you. I wish it. I 100% expected some sort, even if it was minor, some sort of a move upwards. But this is nothing yet again from New York. Absolutely nothing. Except down. So it opened at 330. So it has seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 semi-greenish, of which none of them managed to get above London. That is Monday always dump. Bro, if Monday would always dump, then trading would be dead. But it's yet again absolutely pathetic movement. Didn't go as planned, but nonetheless you managed it well. Yeah, and we're not dead or anything yet, eh? No harm has been done, in my opinion. Well, we made 12k on the trade. The question is just how much risk are we taking with the rest of it? Huge W, yeah, didn't go as planned. Oh, I don't know. Under 37k again. But look at this patheticness of price action. It's very sad. So what should we talk about, guys? 141 likes. Can we get it to 150? 9 more likes, come on. That should be easy. Should be very easy. Profit still profit, bro. 100%. Listen, we're bitching about the fact that we're up 900, 800-ish dollars here. Well, no issue, no issue. Hit the like, guys, definitely. What was your first P&L? You mean ever or in this challenge? Ever, I have no clue. Probably a loss. Weekender Shanta Daily is your Insta. We have a content team running it. So yes, it is. It is about me, but I'm not actively running it myself, no. First year of trading, bro, I probably made a loss first year. I think it took me 1.5 years, about 1.5 years to become profitable. Minimum. Listen, but the thing is, we can still easily go to 92k from this, huh? They just asked to follow. Who asked to follow? Bro, who huh? Sent a daily. But, huh? Good to know it's your account. But did they send you something or ask you something? Because that would be pretty weird. Okay, let's do a bit of questions for in the meantime that we wait for my trade to go back to 10k profit. Start with 1k, now 700, been hard this past 3 months before I just shrink trade, no left. Um, why don't you trade perp DEXs? I don't like DEXs, man. I don't like the fact that I can't see anything on it. I don't know before what fees I'm gonna pay. I don't know the liquidity. I don't know where the market making is coming from. I've tried it with Asta. It was one big clusterfuck for me, to be honest. 70 away from 2000. I listen. Stuff is Outbank good trading platform. Yes, I trust them with a good 40k. For me, it's going well. Listen, Bitcoin, could you just, for the fun of it, try to look green again? Holy crap. First hour has passed. Hey Shanto, this works. How are you doing it? What are the basics of your system? A lot of experience and a lot of time. Check out SMC, Cotton Candy, ICT, and start from there. This is a definite 100% spot selling. Look at the spot. Are they really gonna leave? They really gonna leave the longs there? Bought it on spot and do you still hold it? No, I sold in the meantime. I managed to buy Solana at 4. And I think I seen Bitcoin at 13 and lower. Oh man. I want a DCA in, but it's too risky, man. You remember when I said they might go for these high volume nodes on the 4 hour? It's exactly what they're doing. Look at this 4 hour candle yet again. But we were up a good 2.9% from entry. But this is... For now, the order block is holding, which is nice. But, yeah, that's for now. How long you have been trading for? 7, 8 years. Highlights and lowlights of your trading careers. What was your biggest ever loss and biggest ever win? Biggest ever win was... I'm not gonna disclose. Biggest ever loss was a couple of 100k. And selling 10,000 pieces of Solana at 8. Because I had to and I needed the money back then. And that was a couple $1 million fumble. So I think we're back in bear market for the next 2 years. We might be. I don't know if it's 2 years. I don't know the duration of the bear market, but we definitely might see a bear market in the future. Yo, dude. Hello. For reaction is stronger LNV. What do you mean with LNV? Of point of control? Depends, man. Or depends on liquidity. There's no fixed thing. Like everything has its reactions. Order blocks have reactions. Everything where money sits has a reaction. It's curious because you're not the first. If you don't want to answer, just ignore. What is the reason for not disclosing your biggest win? Because it doesn't add anything. One, it doesn't add anything. Two, it's partially also safety. If I would, for example, say, and it's not true, 10 million. People know I have 10 million. People know quite a lot about me. I have a unique first name. I live in the Netherlands, etc., etc. People even know my birthday. I don't want people to know the exact number, what I have, what I make, etc., etc. So yeah. Low volume nodes will mostly not give a reaction. Low volume nodes will be skipped because there's no liquidity to eat, so it just jumps. Bro, people keep sending me. People get kidnapped over 1 million. Yeah, they even get kidnapped for less, man. For 200k watch, they'll shoot you in the head in the Netherlands. How did you get into trading? I wanted to diversify, and I always had a fascination for technology and innovation. So trading was for me a pretty logical step. Here we go. Here we went. Oh. It's full. Ball. We're still pushing the 88.5. Yeah. Listen, bulls are pushing, bears are pushing. It's a good fight. I love the fight. We're still pushing, bro. Yeah. But bulls are also pushing. Look at them. Let's go, bulls. Immediately, the scanners look so different on the 4-hourly. Closing in 18 minutes. Exciting. Oof. Sorry, from the Netherlands, not from Germany. No, I'm definitely not German. We have a bit of a rough relationship with the Germans. Let's put it that way. Yo, Bitcoin, you needed some volume for that push down, buddy. Jesus. You can take it a bit easy, huh? Don't worry. It doesn't all have to die at once. These are big moves, man. 540, 320. It's a more than $200 push. We you can leave some for the rest. And that's how fast the market can change from looking pretty good to might recover to absolutely no clue. This is a new position, no. Where the CME gap is already closed. We've been there, we've done that. Now it's just it's a filthy game they're playing. An absolute filthy game. Gonna snap the low, probably. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't hunt for lower now and go to 88.8 just as a beginning. Might even go lower than that. Oh, well. Thing is, we pumped 3% yesterday, so it would make sense to at least retrace all of it. I love myself a good New York opening because when was the last time we saw something remotely bullish? And yet it can still change within the blink of an eye. But now every small retrace or whatever positive thing we can barely struggle to get out of the market is met with a lot of volume and a lot of aggression. And that is what that's the difference between a bull market and a bear market. In a bull market, all the small dips are being bought up. In a bear market, all the small pumps are being annihilated. So it's the other way around. And if you look at the complete behavior, BTC gap got front run. Well, I don't know about that. I think they filled it, man. Shouldn't we pump into Christmas? The market can stay irrational longer than we can stay liquid. It's something I learned in the beginning of trading. And that has always been the case and always been right. What is this? That's that. That should be there. This one I can delete. Veteran. Watch it done. Bear market is just bull market in reverse. Yeah, sort of. If you invert your charts, you always have a bull market. I know a guy who just used to invert his charts because he could only short. It's live in the Netherlands now. I remember traveling to the Netherlands around 2010 and everything seemed cheap back then. Then a lot has changed in 15 years, buddy. It's definitely not cheap. And same as other country, it has its perks and it definitely has its downsides as well. So it's livable. It's cheap no more. No, definitely not. Do we have faith in this? No, I'm exposed enough. If my TP hits, it's more than enough. Yeah, my risk is I'm risking more than enough on this. But the psychology between bull and bear is not the same. No, but nothing is the same between bullish and bearish. Because let's be honest, the market can maximum go down 99%. Theoretically. The potential of longing is way bigger because it can make an all-time high after all-time high. There is no cap on positive momentum. Oh, hello Bitcoin. Can we continue? Yeah, but it's definitely cheaper than Iceland where I live. It's one of the most expensive. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, nice Iceland. But it's still a pretty expensive country. I think it's up there with Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Netherlands. It's also more expensive, in my opinion, than Belgium and Germany. Definitely in the cost, housing area, and stuff like that. But yeah, Iceland, I can see why that is more expensive because of all the import. That was very awkward drinking around my mic. Your blocks turn on the printer. What about France? I don't like France. France is not what it used to be. I used to be in Paris quite often for work, but that is. Hi, boss man. Hello, hello. That is 8, 9 years ago already, I think. And then Paris was an amazing city, but a lot has changed within France as well. But I think most European countries have seen some diversification and some changes, which I don't per se know if they're positive. So let's talk trading. Living in France right now, definitely not ideal country to live in. Yeah, I believe you. So what are we doing here? We held this order block. Might be bullish continuation, but we need to get back to the 89,700 region minimum. And as of now, it looks like I can't even say what it's looking like. I don't even know. Might be bullish continuation. It's holding, which is good. This was nice high volume notes. The old spot bags are just straight. Currently not in spot. The screen is off. Really? Oh. That's how long have I been on that? I used to watch you many years ago. Now you sound more humble and wiser, even though you're making much more. Thank you very much for that compliment. I think everyone is young at one point and you have to find your own identity. Really, that has been going on for 20 minutes. And no one has told me that I was at the wrong screen. Thanks, guys. Amazing. Inflation just everywhere. Yes, 100%. Yeah, and many years ago, listen, everyone grows up, everyone gets older, everyone learns his lessons and does his things. So, my apologies in regard to my old me. I saw a video today on Instagram of a guy building a real life Pikachu 3D printed with tasers as hands. That was hilarious. Just listening to the flow. Thanks, man. Nice. It was maybe 510. Oh, it's survivable. We didn't miss much. We were ranging at the bottom of the range. Guys, 149 likes. The previous video got 160. Since Bitcoin is not breaking out, can we at least get my like button to break out? So how young are you now, Shanta? You still look like a young fella. Thank you. No, I'm 28. And I'm turning 29 in 10 days. So the 2nd of January is my birthday. Let's go, guys. Spam like. You see, you guys start liking the stream and Bitcoin immediately prints a good 5-second candle. Now you guys are stopping and it's directly retracing. How do you overcome your beginner's trading time? You have to be a bit more specific with that question. Even 90.4 would be pretty nice. Sure, 100%. Everything above 90 outtake right now. Because that's $500. It's 2K profit. That brings me over 3K total. So that's, yeah, outtake it. Blind. Hello all. Hello Kimo Sabe R. Inflation hits every but crypto. Bitcoin isn't more expensive. I don't know if you can assign an inflation thing to an asset class. Because let's look at it from this. The dollar hasn't inflated for Europeans as well because it lost strength in regards to the euro. But I get what you mean. Or I get what you're saying. You, yeah. For the Dutch people, je snapt wat ik bedoel. Are cops angry in the Netherlands? I mean, would you be in prison after making donuts, burnouts, or waving traffic? I think it depends on the cop. I think it's illegal everywhere. They will definitely take your license if you show that level of hazard within the public road. If you do it on a parking lot, I still think they would very much dislike it. But if you really go to prison, I don't know. But they might actually impound your car, which for me would be worse, personally. Why did I lose my music? It's not much movement today, guys. 158 likes. Come on. We can break this resistance. Something has to go up today, right? If it's not the 200 views, let it at least be the likes. Forgot to ask, do you remember when in Croatia you did visit? Yeah, I visit Zadar. I was in Pula, Split, Zagreb, and Medulin, I think. It's strangely quiet today. Yeah, also in chat. It's a bit, I don't know. Guys, we're a bit tame today. Come on. Do we even want the giveaway? Come on. Do we want to have this giveaway, guys? Market's quiet, chat's quiet. Is everyone... Yes, sir, yes. Now some of the yeses are coming in. I think we can do better than this. Started trading last year. What advice will you give me, bro? Don't over-risk and take things slow. Thing is, everyone you see on social media is probably making crazy gains, no crazy losses. But either they make it differently or they're not showing it. Because I don't see anyone doing this challenge live other than me. So something fishy is about it. Oh, he makes $1 million. That one makes $1 million. If everyone would make millions, then the markets would go bankrupt. So take it slow. Don't blindly look at everything that's happening on the socials. Have your own strategy, your own game plan and only follow the people that you can actually trust and see that have skin in the game. Have you checked your metrics, like which time of day are you more profitable? New York, open versus afternoon, quick scalps or swings? Most profitable are swings for me, definitely, but I like scalps more. And from origin, I'm a scalper. But in the end, a swing is always more profitable because you hold longer. You can't scalp in that range without the fees included. Um, New York is probably the most profitable for me. Or during Asia if I sleep and I leave it open. Some of my biggest trades has been Asia trades because I was asleep. So I couldn't close, and that, yeah, sometimes can be beneficial, but I strongly advise against it. Do you have massive wins or steady port scale? Both. I I'm steady if I'm scalping, but I also have bigger losers because I tend to let them run longer. And my swings are bigger winners. So if I'm in a swing market or swing-ish trade like the current one I'm in, it's healthier for my port and it's more home run after home run because I've grown from 1k to 5k, from 5k to 9, scalp to 12, from 12 to 23, and from 23 to 38 half-ish. So it's bang, bang, bang. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I hope. Pump it. Can I get more details about the challenge? Can I start the challenge now? Is it too late? When you are to position or close it? It's very simple. You watch the screen, you hear me talk, and join the Discord, and you're probably able to copy it. There's not much more to it. Can you jump in now? You can, but the train has definitely left the station and is hammering towards the end station. Why do you choose crypto? It's the most fun. Definitely the most fun and also the most easy accessible. I see the potential of crypto. I see the potential of the complete market, the ecosystems, and everything. It's still a virgin market with a lot of potential to grow and also towards the future when you're hopping off. You mean off stream or out of this trade? My capital is around $1,000. Can I do this? I don't know what you want to do. Can you make 100k from this challenge? No. Off stream. I think I'll stream for another definitely 30 minutes. Also depends a bit on how the view account keeps up and how the movement keeps going. I also notice even though we don't have a lot less people today in, but the view account or the views is lower. So I'm checking out and trying to work out the YouTube metrics as well. And as of now, it's still a bit confusing to me, to be honest. Sometimes a video takes off, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes long. YouTube is confusing, I'm gonna bounce. See you guys. See you soon, number XBT. So available from content consumption is going very. So availability for content consumption is gonna. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna. Ooh, it looks like a nasty rejection from the order block. I don't think I'm gonna stream, to be honest. I will try to be online tomorrow. And after that, I think we need to have. No, giveaway hasn't settled. Guys, it's honestly important to know. Type 1 in chat. Oh, no, let me do it differently. Start a poll. Are you in the Discord? Yes, no. Please fill in this poll because then I know if. Because it's easy for me to run giveaways in the Discord than run them here. Shows how to draw it. The current one you just said it rejected. Shows how to draw it. Well, I go mostly to the 4 hour. Oh, this one is. It's creeping up. And I look of areas for high confluence. You see most are already marked. I could mark this one as well. Like this area, you can see is a 4-hour order block, or I could even mark this one. But I think price is gonna leverage in between, and I don't want to have my everything too cluttered. But you just look at where there's interest and where there's high volume transacting. So beneath this one, because it shifted out twice, this where it held, and just check where's transactions happening, where's volume happening, and mostly where's a change of character or a change of direction. And the more times a direction change, the more interesting the order block becomes. Oh, I talked through 600 missed profit here. This is a standard aggregated trade template. This one is my own. Okay. Why is it? I'm starting to see a trend here. As soon as I open this one, the market dumps. It's fun, 4 hours specifically. Yeah, 4-hour order blocks have so high conviction, or at least most of the times enough liquidity, unless when there's a violent impulse move happening, that is a pretty solid source of entries. There's not much happening yet, guys. But what makes me very happy, so 94% of you is in the Discord. How many? It's 53 votes, guys. We're gonna need more votes. We are with 130 people plus here. So what I want to do, I want to run the giveaway in the Discord. And then I give away 4 times $250 as a small Christmas bonus from me, and thanks for joining. And maybe we should see if we can get 200 likes for it. So we're out 60 likes as of now. Or, sorry, we are 165 for we're only off 35 likes. I think that's doable, right? 35 more likes. 60 votes, 93% says yes. Okay, that should be doable. Scalp Pack deserves it. Yeah, 100%. So let's do it in the Discord. 4 times. This Discord free? Yes, 100%. It's free. It's free. 166 likes, 167. Are we gonna? You see, as soon as we start liking, Bitcoin likes it as well. I'm pretty convinced. Our likes is single-handedly carrying Bitcoin now. Back above 39k port size. I think we nicely DCA'd for now the bottom. For now. Here we go, break that 88.9. Yeah, it's not an easy level to break again. Click Jeezy's link. I promise it's not a wallet drainer. It's not a drainer. I think. Land. 170 likes, 30 more likes, guys. Please. It will be my most liked video as of now. We should be able to get this right. It's just 30 more. It's such a small effort. 29. Please. Then I'm gonna stop nagging about it. But everyone, please go in, press that like button, and get us to the 200 likes. 27 left. Come on. It makes a huge difference as a creator. It makes a huge difference for my content. It makes a huge difference for my exposure and for me personally. And I think it's a pretty small, decent ask, right? Oh, Bitcoin. Doing Bitcoin things again. Rejecting hard without any given reason. Seems itchy to break out to the top. Yeah. But it so well might do it. That's the thing. Oh, such a nice pattern to break out from as well, honestly. But it can overshoot it immediately towards 91k or even higher. But this is such an important area. Look at how long we spent here now again. And then we got that nasty rejection candle immediately through it. You see this range? Nothing. The rules will be very simple. Just like a certain comment. I just look at how many people, or you have to click a button in a poll, and then I just run a number, and those 4 numbers that were okay. What I will do, I will just say like this message. If you like that message in the Discord, you will be automatically enrolled. If it gets 100, 200, 300 votes or whatever, I'll just do random number generator between the max amount of flags it collects in 24 hours. And then these guys are the lucky guys to get $250. Is there a 4-hour candle break that is active as well with one? There is a 4-hour candle break that is active. Moving on through it. Everyone has his own way of explaining stuff. You have to be a bit more specific for me here, buddy. I just want to see this area. You will do this in your channel for the giveaway one-on-one. I'm giving away one one-on-one, and I'm giving away 4 times $250 USDT. I mean, huge giveaway. Goated. Thank you very much. It's the Christmas holidays. We have to do something back for you guys. If you guys support me and be here for me, it's also my job to partially give something back to you guys. 181 likes. I'm not gonna ask again. It's only 19. I want to see this candle flip to the white side. Come to the white side, please. Select me. That's not how it works. That's not a giveaway. That is pick a winner. And I don't do that. You're blessed. Amazing giveaway. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope to bless you guys with some knowledge, some trading tips, and hopefully some very good, nice, profitable trades. Okay, let's run another poll. Did you guys make money on the streams? Because quite a lot of people are trying to follow it, so I'm actually curious to see the people who are trading the streams. Are you guys making money? When next live trade with Bant and Shoutin? I don't know, to be honest. I won Banter Royale twice now. It's not getting a lot of traction. Listen, guys, don't vote if you're not trading it, huh? So I mean for the people who are actively trading in these sessions and taking trades with me. Everyone should join Discord. It's a place to grow. Yeah, 100% agreed. Such an important 5-minute candle, and it's not doing anything. Not gonna lie, I might change the white color of or the blue color of my candlesticks, because it doesn't give me the best readability, to be honest. See if we can find something better for it. I don't know if I'm a fan of this either. This might be more distinctive. It's easier to spot, no? Is this better, guys? Let me show you my setup. Bullish candles are blue at the top. Yellow up and blue down is great. Yeah, but I like this. This is also semi-aesthetically pleasing. But now I have to change my... Yeah, I will do that at a different moment. Okay, I have a problem. I need to pee. Didn't you like the traditional green and red candles? I don't understand why every trader thought of completely different colors. No, I don't. Why? Because the brain is trained in a certain association in everything we do in life. Green is positive and red is negative. If you do something well, it always shows green. If you don't do something well, it always shows red. And that is something I genuinely dislike, and I need to train my brain to get rid of these associations. For example, a stop sign is always red. Red means danger, red means bad, red means negativity. Random YouTube algorithm. Welcome. Very nice. So, if your brain associates red with negative and green with positive, like for example, if my trade is in profit, it's green. If it's in negative, it's red. So making shorting will also mentally give you a bigger barrier due to the fact that it's automatically triggered in your brain as negative. That's why I deviate from green and red, because I just want to see momentum. You guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, good. I'm going to the toilet and I'll back in 30 seconds. I hope. Hopefully Bitcoin doesn't die on me. Okay, what did I miss? Probably a small retrace back down. Just then, President Trump expected to name new Fed chair to place. Yeah, semi-bullishness. The wind makes me trots. Yeah, not much is happening, guys. Sitting at around 3k-ish, 2.5k-ish profit. It's slowly retracing. It's not really gaining ground. It's not really losing ground. It retraced nicely back up from where it was. We had a full-blown retrace in New York Open. We haven't seen any high in New York yet. That's where we are. A lot of negative volume. OI and everything is, yeah. Open interest spot is horrible. On the 30 minutes, on the 1 hour it's pointing down. On the 4 hour spot is selling and pointing down. It's pretty weird, to be honest. Yeah, I see we're pumping. I see the pump. I respect the pump. I like the pump. Hey, futures. Hey, where your future spot up at the moment? $39,533. Are we gonna break the 90K again? Come on. Come on. Come on. I've read a story about a trader that rewards himself after loss and doesn't celebrate the wins, and that allowed him to better hit TP and SL and make 500K the way in 6 months. Listen, I had a period where I just inverted my charts, and I know a guy who still inverts every chart he has because he can only long or can only short. Whatever floats your boat. Listen, there is no cheat code to trading. There's no algorithmic cheat code. There's no indicator cheat code. I can give you the tools, I can give you the tips, I can give you everything you need, but you gotta develop your own system. Look at the profitable traders in Scalbacks. I don't understand Saints charts. Killer trades completely different than me. Minga trades different. Blaster trades different. Rami trades different. We have Elliott Wave, we have patterns. Can you stop rejecting? Now spot is catching up. It's a perps driven spot dropping move. There's a head scratcher. Come on. One exponential move. It can do it so easily. You just need a little. It just needs a little oomph. Till it's gone. Oh, guys, 12 likes, 188. Oh, come on. Bitcoin is approaching 90K again. So it pumped from our ad and our low 800 up. Let's motivate Bitcoin a bit here. 12 more likes. Come on. Present accurate. Every trader has different strategy that understands Cedar's chart, but he's legend. Yeah, definitely. He's one of the guys I understand more because he has a very simple chart to follow and to see. But yeah, it's 100% true. Everyone has his own thing, his own perks, his own advantage, and psychological game and whatever helps us to beat our own bias. Or thing is, you need to keep believing in yourself. People think that it's trading is not a 2-option game. It's not yes or no. It's not like roulette where you either place, what is it again, black or red. All right, it's more like blackjack where you have different options, different strategies, splitting, doubling down, etc., etc. It's a way more complicated game, and I believe that it's not just you trading against the charts in crypto. It's mostly you trading against yourself. And people tend to believe what they want to believe. So if you see 5 bullish posts, they outweigh the negative ones because it's psychological and you're looking for reassurance. But in the end, you got to do it yourself. That's why I eliminate so much noise. If I'm sitting here trading, I look at Twitter sometimes, but I don't do anything with it. That's also why I said I'm not taking any advice from you guys. We still need 12 likes. Come on, really? We're hitting like resistance. It's always been you and me. 700 views again at the live stream. 124 current viewers still. I'm feeling good, guys. The chart is looking promising. I think we're gonna go on a bit. What do you guys think? Should we stream some more? Come on. We're going towards Christmas, right? What is the thing you guys are looking forward to at Christmas? Are you gonna spend it with family? You're the founder of Scalebags. How did you find these traders? How did you decide to open group for free? I don't know if I answered this already. I was in SSR and I saw the percentage. The thing is, I want to have successes together as an entrepreneur as well, because otherwise you have to struggle alone, you have to successes alone. By putting this group of people together, one, it's not just fully depending on me. So if I'm sick, taking a break, not aligned with the market or whatever, there's always people to fall back on. So that's from an entrepreneurial standpoint and from a business standpoint. And we just found them. Hard work, dedication from the beginning. People come, people go, etc. And it's just over time, keeping to deliver quality, keeping to remain close to yourself, having the right structure, the right payments, and doing the right things. Because it's an actual company and run as a company. So that, I hope it answers your question. Fortunately, my family status has changed. Wait, I'm gonna give you the attention it needs. Give me 1 second. Oh, consolidating directly on 90K. Fortunately, is it possible to make 1K to 100K in spot? It's possible, but I don't see it happening. We're not shouting enough at Bitcoin. I don't know, man. I don't think I can motivate this coin at this point. Learning a lot from these streams, mate. I appreciate it. You are more than welcome, Dane 0778. Fortunately, my family status has changed abruptly in July, so I will have time to lean into my trading and learning ecosystem for Christmas break. What plans have you got? I'm spending it with family. Just family, eating some more. Then I'll do some eating, and then I'll get fireworks. Always amazing. Thank you. You're welcome, buddy. What's the rest doing for Christmas? Or does only one person have Christmas plans? I know today is not the most entertaining stream trading wise. This trade has been completely retraced and up 18% again. So you could have scalped more than 1% spot within this stream. Family, of course, that's always a good thing. Same as usual. Yeah, eating until you die. Eating, training, and sleeping a lot. Training during the Xmas breaks. Oh, come on. Drink myself till I forget all the bad memories from the year. Okay, that's funny. Visiting my family and relatives, but mostly we'll watch Netflix. That's nice. Sometimes you need time to reset, man. Everyone needs to have some time off. You can't keep going. You can't... Yeah. Even athletes, everyone needs a break. Enjoying the holidays and sleeping. Sleeping is always good. Really boring session. Yeah. But the session itself is boring. I'm well positioned within my trade. Yeah. Can't do much for you guys. Sorry. I was expecting more than 1% move. Yeah. Same for me. I hope to see like a 1% stop hunt upwards that we could scalp, and then I intend to short it back down. But look at the 1 hour. I was at the 12 hours and the 4 hour. The market is being tame, very tame. We stream 24 and 25th. 25th I'm with family. My parents, my sister will actively kill me if I stream then. So, no. 24th might. Depends on... The thing is, look at the stream like this. We're sitting here, we're having a nice conversation, and I really appreciate you guys a lot. But most people are spending their times with families. Even the market makers go home. Look at today, after a turbulent weekend. What we're doing. Nothing. Mopping off screens for a week and go for my vacation to a national park. Very nice. What country are you going? Guys, if you have trading related questions, ask, huh? 100% ask. Likewise, Shanta, super appreciative of your efforts and generosity with your time. Oh, 100%, guys. Like I said in the Discord, I really, really fund and like doing this. I like to educate and I like to give back. Listen, the company and me personally have been doing really well for quite some time now. And then you have to be careful not to slip in some sort of a automatic pilot modus. And now for me, live streaming is such a nice way to, one, give back to the community, two, be active and more locked into the market, and three, also get more reward for my work, because if I was putting 12 hours or 3 hours a day, it didn't make that much of a difference. But now we can actively reap the fruits of our work again, which is really, really nice. I'm confused how the volume profile indicator works. Okay, check. So you have the lines in it. Stop color, target color. Oh, sorry, wrong one. So it's a Gaussian sand model. It has bullish and bearish colors, and it just tells you how much volume is transacting at what given point and where the highest interest-wise volumes are transacting in the market on different time frames. Like, for example, this, I don't like it. A lot of bearish volume. But here's also quite some bullish volume. Here's also bullish volume. Get the ball. Broken veteran. Now we're here at a high volume node. If we skip, we go immediately 91.2. Just broke. Play Clash Royale, then BDC will pump to 92k. Yeah, I watch Clash Royale live streams, but I don't play it myself, to be honest. I'm confused how the volume profile works. Yeah, we discussed that. We do ever do some market updates in video formats? Yes. I did it this morning as well. I think one is just published on YouTube. Bro, isn't this for under kind of bearish retest? Might be. Might be bullish. Till now we're shifting out. Look at how nicely this structure has formed. Normally these structures shift out with extreme volume. This is the perfect setup to get a huge pump. Back to 40k. What you look at to take swings, the right volume, momentum. And I always like to see, okay, the first move of a swing trade, I like to see a V-shaped recovery. Why? Because it means that a lot of liquidation happens, and then I want to see retesting, holding, etc. Like a bit of boring PA. Where have we seen it? Let me check. Look at this. Holding, fucking around at the same level, jumping again, full V-shape. And this V-shape recovery of pumping up here, if I go to the 5 minutes here, give me a week. Look at these candles. And as soon as they start holding this, I get these long downside wicks, but upwards push. That's where you want to be. Those are the right entries. They're rare. This might also be a case of them. Big shift out and then holding, consolidation a bit. That means that the order block is holding. It's never a guarantee or whatever, but it's one of the best confirmations you can get. Now let's push higher. And then they ask me why it's hard to stream 3 hours. Because it's boring. Look, we went up $100. We went down $150. I'm below 40k again. I think I'm hitting port resistance here. Maybe that's the issue. I have port resistance. 7th of April, yeah, that's also probably a V-shape recovery. The yen carry trade was also massive V-shape. And V-shapes are the clearest patterns and the clearest forms to define that it's either a fake move or a liquidity grab. Oh, it worked so hard to get back here. Look at how ferociously they brought it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just slowly building. And it looks like it's gonna roll over and die again. I broke resistance on my port this week. Congratulations, man. Very good job. We're really gonna do this again? This is the stuff that legitimately make me tired. It's complete overreaction. It's impossible that in the time that we have not spent that 90k, this amount of liquidity has built up. It's just physically impossible. Because we spent an hour away from it. Because the last time was here. And that was an hour and 10 minutes. So in an hour and 10 minutes, we built enough liquidity and transactional volume to actively push down the price again 0.5% in a single candle. So, complete bullshit. Complete utter bullshit. Then the market maker just doesn't want to have it there. Or a fierce reversal is coming. But you cannot tell me that there's enough liquidity for 0.5% spot sell-off. Or perps. Look, perp is even still up. Look at how this 30 minutes reversed itself. And how much pressure it's immediately giving. At these 5-second candles on the right. Everything is just pointing down. Even while going up, it wasn't. Look at how fair spot sold off. It's a complete trap. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a trap and it's bullshit. I'm calling it here. Look at the sell-off in these 5 minutes. Look at how long it took. It took this complete range from 57. So the range from 57 or 55 even, that's a 35-minute range. It took it all the liquidity up, down, all the liquidations and all the momentum to build up to this point to annihilate it in a good 4 minutes. Guys, this is a market that is refusing to actually move up. It's been trapped here and it's manipulated in being out here. Shanda, I have a question for you, brother. When you change your view, when you have a position and the market goes into any other direction, yes. If I'm convinced by what I'm seeing that it's different, I would definitely change my vision. But as of now, everyone's saying escalator up, nuke down, this and that. This is still my trade. And give me one good reason to invalidate this. We spent 3 days at this region building up and shifting out. And now we're stuck at an order block, 100%. But I don't see, give me a valid reason to invalidate this setup. Let's have the argument. Bro, I'm never biased. I don't give a shit about bias. I don't care if it goes up. I don't care if it goes down. I don't care if it moves sideways. As long as there's momentum, I'm trading it. The only thing is it's now extremely overreacting to the downside yet again. Because it took a good 1.5 hours to get there, and now it's rolling over like absolutely nothing. Look at this. 989K on the dot almost. And that is just ludicrous to me. Because at 89K, there's fuck all happening. There's nothing. 3.6 million. It's nothing. If you would have reached 6, I get it. Because there's 32 million. And there's 110 million. I can see a price heavily responding to that. But 87.9 is also building a shit ton. 370. But yeah, 89, 140, 158 million for the grabs, 196 million for the grabs, 243. Yeah, this should be more than enough for the market maker to do it. Told you, I'm betting on your loss. I'm up 12.3K today. Think you have quite a long way to go. But that's my humble opinion. The set short always win. That's impossible. It looks like it's going to retest the 89 zone. Very, very possible. Especially with the current behavior it's showing. Let's fucking go insane, bro. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Guys, we're still 188 likes. Are you legitimately going to tell me that we can't make it to 200 likes? Decide to close for the year. No quick Monday scalp. We go again tomorrow. Hold on. Listen, I have more than enough margin to add back to this. It's good to see all aspects of tomorrow. Yeah, 100%. Thanks for sticking out to this stream, of course. Why don't you trade on LIDAR? What's LIDAR? Is it the DEX? I don't trade DEXs because I think they're fucking scam. If everything that gives away stuff for free, I'm not trusting it. Guys, you should tell me that I need to switch my window because I'm not used to switching my windows. Thank God Bitcoin isn't overreacting at all. Do I want a DCA in here? 0.6, yeah. We can have another 0.6. Free airdrop, yeah. Muy bien, muy bien. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. View count may have met resistance, but don't forget you have some of us loyal viewers acting as support. Oh, 100%. I don't mind. Thing is, growth is never easy and growth is never in a straight line, huh? Listen, this little structure here is the last I'm gonna wait off. If we shift out, GG, bullish. If we get knocked down again, I think it's gonna be the end of this stream because it doesn't make any sense for me to stream any longer. great to see you back in the game, Shanto. Yeah, Keaton. Hello, my friend. I'm very happy to be back in the game as well, to be honest. I was in at 89, 250, close it at 90k, round number, stop at 89k. If it comes back, should I re-enter? That's up to you. I don't know. It's not my position and it's not my money. You could always re-enter if you're believing in the fact that it will remain there or that the support will hold. I think it will, but my runway is way longer. Different than Friday's stream? Oh, 100%. But Friday didn't move much either. It's just that the range we were moving in was... Now, for me, it wasn't more fun. Bear market was most profitable time. Let's print it again. Yeah, you're one of the day ones, man. We scraped that market. Jesus. It was 10k plus, minus 1k. Yeah, back to 5k. That weekend I hit 8k, and now finally I'm at 14, 15k. But it, wow. Even if today doesn't end as you wish, and the trade, your time and your humbleness trying to teach us all is very good action from you. Thank you so much. You are more than absolutely welcome. And listen, I can never tell myself how a day will end, because I don't freaking know. If I knew, I would be an absolute billionaire. And I would probably stream from my yard, but it's, life isn't that much of a party. I'm just not liking this price action. Then it looks like it's shifting out a bit. It looks like it's holding, but gets pressure down. 4 more likes left. Ooh, nice. Come on, guys. 5 more likes. 195. The force is down, man. The thing is, they say charts don't have a gravitational pull, but Bitcoin definitely has a gravitational pull. Which amazes me because normally coins don't feel gravity. But Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is struck by gravity. I think it should slim down over the Christmas holidays and then try again next year. Still 114 people. That's insane, guys. We're averaging way above 100, which for me it's madness, honestly. It's honestly madness. Within a week, we managed to go from 30 people to well above 100 average, which is, again, it's great. It's insane. These volume birds come in clusters today. Oh. I dropped my... Where did I drop it to? How? How does it go into another dimension? I guess it's gone. How? Oh, there it is. So my AirPods came back from another dimension. Bro, why BTC manipulate nowadays? Because the more spot holdings, the more ETF holdings, the less real market liquidity there is, the easier it gets to manipulate. Look at that 5-minute candle. It's absolutely hideous. Yeah, I found it again. It's hideous. 5-minute candle is hideous. They're just using it as a play ball. Look, there's no volume. Then all of a sudden there will be a volume burst or volume influx or whatever, but it's... Bro, I don't want to believe that we are setting a Monday low. Then don't believe in it. 200 likes, hit it, I want to win the giveaway. Guys, we're at 201 likes. So thank you all so much. Still up 1600 in this trade. So oh, very short-lived burst. Look like it might do something, but you know what every pump does nowadays? Retrace. That's the only purpose of a pump in the current market. Retracing. Target reach. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah. Oh, I see the poll is still open. And poll. $38.1k. Guys, I've given it my all. Legitimately tried to scrape this and DCA into this, but we're not getting more currently from the market. So there's, if there are no more questions, there's not much more. There's not much more I can. Yeah, there's not much more I can give you guys. Join Scalebacks, 100%. Any other questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm gonna round up. Slowly round up. Oh, we're shifting out of a pattern. No, just kidding. Okay, you guys have 20 seconds to ask some more questions. If you were to say the first thing you look at each morning, my WhatsApp probably. Or you mean in the charts? I look at the current pricing and then I go to Bybit by default. What do you look for to begin your assessment of trades you may take? Well, the thing is, I have a pretty interesting system. I open small trades every morning if I'm not still in a trade. And from that small trade, I see how they behave the first 2-3 hours, depending on what time I get up. And then I make a decision. Have you ever been in Poland? That's where I come from. No, I have never been in Poland. How is it? Thanks a lot, Shanta, for today's stream. You guys are more than welcome. Thanks for the stream. Take care. You guys take care as well. Thanks for smashing the 200 likes record. Thanks for being here today in this utterly boring stream. But that's what live streaming does. You gotta take what the market gives you. And because our bank is not a decentralized exchange. Our bank is a SEX. Why you need to open 2 trades instead of just watching behavior? Because I like to have skin in the game. And that way you can look at the numbers and see what the numbers do. Instead of just in the charts. You get a better feeling and a better understanding for the market if you actually have skin in the game. At least that's my case. The way they was educational. Yes. Love them. Thanks. Thank you, sir. You guys, thanks as well. Don't forget to hit that like button. And I'm gonna do a giveaway, or I'm gonna post something that you guys have to react to in the Discord, and every reaction will count as you being in. You're welcome for the fun streams, guys. Love you all, and hopefully I catch you out tomorrow. In the end, still, we made 12k. Peace from beautiful, probably one of the safest countries to be in now because of the conflict behind our eastern border. Yeah, I believe Poland is pretty safe and also it's cleaning up very well on the global rankings. Guys, thank you. Catch you all soon.